serious, and for the record, I am not bisexual, I'm straight.
Oh, just
So guys, welcome back to another video on my channel. Now, I know my intros are getting weirder and weirder, but if you do enjoy them, do leave a like. Let's try and get 75 likes. Now, I also want to mention that I've actually got my own website now, so basically I'm selling a few clothing items on there, and I'll leave a link. They will always be in the description, so yeah, just go and check that out. It's yeah, nothing special really, just your standard website. 100% guaranteed that you'll get your products and everything like that. But anyway, today's video is going to be you receiving 10 tips on how you can get good A-level results. Now, I will do a video giving you my tips, but today we've got a teacher giving you their tips. Now, this teacher just emailed me like, yo, I'm doing collaborations with everyone. Do you want to do a video on my channel, stuff I wish I knew at the start of year 11? I was like, yeah. So I done a video for Primrose Kitten's channel. You can go check her channel out, it's in the description. And yes, now it's my turn to put her video on my channel, if that makes any sense, and I asked her to give you guys some tips, so let's get into it.
Hi guys, I'm Jen. I make loads of science and maths videos over on my channel Primrose Kitten, and Dylan has very kindly let me come and talk to you today about a few things that I think are important for starting in year 12, because it is so different to GCSE. You have to make sure you are organised. Now I've seen your bag, Dylan. It's a little bit of a mess, and you've got way too much stuff in there. You need to be taking less stuff into school and doing more organisation at home, because when it comes to it, when your teachers want to do a folder check, they will be doing folder checks. They're going to want to see everything organised, everything sorted, all of your notes written up. You want to be able to say, you know, go in on a Monday, teacher tells you there's folder check tomorrow, you do not want to spend all Monday night sorting out of your notes. So make sure you've got your folders ready, make sure you've got your folders sorted, and make sure you're keeping that up to date. Year 12 is a big jump from year 13, and some of you are probably feeling a bit freaked out by this and are just kind of like, oh my god, I have to study all the time and I can't do anything else. You can. You have to find time to relax, to do things you enjoy, because you're a human being. You need to like look after yourself like a human being. So it's really important that even though you're feeling a bit, you know, maybe a bit freaked out by now, a bit stressed, like you don't have enough time to go and play football or watch television, you do. It's really important. Make time to do that. Make sure you have space to study. Now maybe at GCSE you could get away with doing everything in front of the television. This is not going to happen at A-level. You need to make sure you have somewhere that is clear for you to study, that has everything sorted, so your pens, calculators, pencils, whatever, and it is a quiet space to study. Now if you can't get this at home, go to your local library. I know loads of you have probably never stepped foot in your local library, but the majority of them are going to have special dedicated quiet study spaces, and if they don't have that, they're going to be pretty quiet anyway. Because if you're trying to work out like your A-level economics and you've got like Ben and Holly going on in the background from your toddler cousin or your little brother or sister or whatever, or you've got someone over here that is playing computer games, or you've got someone over here like another little brother or sister that is like trying to get you to come and play dolls with them, you're just not going to do as well. So make sure you've got somewhere quiet to study. Reading books is really important. Even if you're not doing like English or history or a subject that requires you to read books, it is really important, because in your A-level you're going to have to do a lot of reading. If you're doing my subject, if you're doing chemistry, you're going to need to do a lot of reading. It's just the way it is, because the exam questions are really long these days, and if you're not used to reading, you might miss something out. If you miss something out, then, well, you might not get that A, which means you might not get that place at university. So just getting used to reading, making sure that You know, when you see a massive block of text, you're not freaked out by it because you read all the time. And reading's good for you, and it's relaxing, and it makes you a more well-rounded person. And if you read books that are relevant to your future university choice, then well, that's a good thing, because it'll give you something to talk about on your UCAS application form or at university interviews. A good student is going to learn everything the teacher says, take notes from the textbook, do all the questions in the textbook. It's a good student. Going to get a good, respectable, solid grade. Kind of like, you know, a nice C or a nice B grade. If you want something higher than that, you need to be a great student, because you need to understand, as teachers, we don't see you as often as we'd like. We don't get as many lessons with you as we would like. I know you probably don't want to see us very often, but we would love to see you more often. We would love to get more teaching time, but there just isn't enough time. There just isn't enough time for us to teach you absolutely everything. So if you want to be a great student, if you want to get those top grades, if you want to turn those, you know, good, nice, solid grades into really, really great grades, then you are going to need to do extra work outside of class. And I'm talking, for every hour that you see your teacher, you're going to need to do an hour on top of that as well. So that's questions from the textbook, questions from the revision guide, questions from the extra textbook that your teacher didn't give you. You are going to need to do extra things from videos you find on YouTube. You are going to need to do a lot more than just what your teacher tells you if you want to get those excellent grades. So there are some tips to help you with start of year 12 or start of year 13, really, if you didn't do any of those things in year 12. If there's anything that I can do, just come and see me over on my channel, Primrose Kitten, and I'll do my very, very best to help you. Thank you to Dylan for letting me come and waffle on at you today. Yeah, bye guys.